say it's hard work, but yeah, but it's not hard work. It's the way of life. Things are hard, only because you haven't done it before. When you've done it before, it's easy, isn't it? It's only hard because you haven't done it before. And don't be frightened of hard work. It makes you sweat, builds up your muscles, that's all right. Keeps you fit. And what are we doing it for? The glory of the kingdom. We're not doing it for us. We're not doing it to say, hey, look at my new truck or whatever. Not at all. It's so that we can glorify God. And thank you for giving us the opportunity of being able to witness in this way to you fellas. It's not hard work. It's love. It's joy in following Jesus. And that's what it is. It's not work. It's not hard. It's not work. It's following Him. It's the way we live. It's the things we do. It's not hard. It's just part of life. Don't be frightened of it. Hop in there and do it. The more you do, the happier you'll be. Thank you, everyone.
Follow on from what Jim was saying, that I noticed yesterday when we were on the green or when we were on the beach, that people noticed that everyone was laughing and enjoying themselves, and they were probably looking and saying, well, who's this? Is it a football team? And I think they were probably surprised when they saw a bunch of Christians praising the Lord, enjoying water, enjoying playing football. And I think we have to let people see that being a Christian can be fun, it can be enjoyable. It's about teamwork. It's about teamwork together, worshipping the Lord. And when we're there, we're representing the Lord as well. And as people look on and they see us and they see our actions, then the Lord will be proud of us. He'll be proud that we're spreading His word. He'll be proud that people are looking on and seeing that we're enjoying doing it. And that it can be fun being a Christian. That's good suggestion.
It's been a great joy, John and I, more than the boys' days actually, because it renewed my faith in youth, especially boys, where you see so many negative images of behaviour, and it just totally blew my mind to bits to see how boys can be and should be, and I'd like to thank them personally, like with Tasman and Josh for bringing me to our house, and but as the group as a whole, it's really inspiring, and as everybody has said before me, it is the work of the Lord coming out, and I hope honestly in my heart that we do meet each and every one of you again sometime, especially my three, and but overall, and Adelaide, and just like me. John and I did get such a kick out of it, and I'd like to thank Lachlan for that's the conduit of all these things happening, and it does restore my faith in the young people of today. That, their comments, their behaviour, and reflection not only on their parents but on the generation as a whole. So I'd like to say thank you, and without being emotional. And we really enjoyed it.
I'd just like to say ditto to what Poppy just said.
I think Dave was asking us to actually give some feedback with regard to what we've learned on mission. So perhaps I'll start and just say that I think we've been blown away by your community, opening yourself up to us, getting us into the school to start with. Obviously, we are working alongside the Christian Fellowship Church. We have some activities with other churches in Manly, just seeing how you guys work so well together. Sue and I for the first evening, but we certainly saw that on the Sunday service, and with regard to other events. So just opening up your community and certainly sharing your homes. In the case of Phil and Sue, just giving us the keys to the home, everything in the home. It was just fantastic for us to see you sharing or opening up your entire community to us and really showing that Christian love. So thank you. That's something I'm sure we can all take back to Manly and see how we can, in a slightly larger community, reach out as much as you do to others. So thank you.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to agree with what Martin said, because there is a whole openness and there's this whole love that's really in this community, and I just pray that will continue and that there can be that openness with all the churches. And because back in Manly, there are some points that we do have it, but not really, because there's just so much denomination and concern about the different denominations, and we need that love to keep the churches together.
So you've set a great example for us, so thank you.
I'd also like just a quick thank you to the governor who was responsible for the catering. Melanie.
Yes.
She's not with us at the moment, but I just sort of thought some stage before we pass, I would say a little prayer. Thank you for Melanie's effort.
Yes.
It's really great. Good on you, Melanie.
I've just been stoked to see all you guys hard at work. I reckon if your parents could have seen you this week, they would have been proud as surprised maybe, But you guys stepped up and not only just worked hard, but loved hard. So seeing some of your efforts with the Littlies and as you led the groups and how you loved the kids, how you just were part of teaching the Bible. And these were kids who, in a lot of cases, had never been inside a church building. Nerida, as she was teaching, halfway through the first kids club, had to direct some kids to the toilet. And she thought, far out, you've never been in the building. You've probably never heard this before in your life. And that was true. And so you guys have been part of something special. I've been really encouraged. And, I just want to tell the world about it. It's so cool what you've done. And, I want to say thank you. I'm blown away, and it's been the best to see it. So, good job.
I think the thing is, Christine and I, we came over from the UK to Exmouth. This would be 4 years ago. And we found the welcome in the community here. And we've been part of this community now, and we're here to welcome you. But I think it just shows how important it is that no matter where you are as a Christian, we're all one family. We're all of one mind. So we've got to be welcoming, whether it's here, whether it's in Africa, Asia, Europe. We've got to just be brothers in the Lord, and that's one thing we have in common. The distance doesn't make any difference. We're all one in Jesus. So I think you should take that with you and be welcoming the brothers in Christ anywhere.
I want to say thank you to Emily for giving up her bedroom all week to me, which was great. Just a little, so I can have a little oasis. And I've really enjoyed getting to know each of you. I don't know any of you. I just hear Dave talk about you in the office. You know, mostly good things. But it's been really a privilege to watch you work and watch how God has shaped you and made you, and see how you start to serve and learn how to serve. And I've been very impressed with how everyone has just really got involved and been so willing to engage with people and share your faith, which is really exciting.
I've been really impressed, I know I've said it before, but I've been really impressed with the people of Exmouth, especially you guys are biggest helpers, your patience with us. When we decide just to rock up at your house and watch a movie, or when we decide we've left our favourite black pen somewhere and we have to look everywhere, and then I demand that you drive me around in the bus and stuff. Thank you so much for your patience. You never cracked. You never like, that's it! You're always really humble about it as well. So thank you so much for loving us like that, and thank you so much for modelling God's love for us, so that we can do that for others.
And I think a highlight for me this week has just been seeing all the children in the kids club learn John 3:16. You know, God so loved the world, and then that for me has just been massive, because they've never heard that, to have that explained to them, and you know, in a catchy phrase that will stick in their head, and even if it's not something that they necessarily go back to now, but maybe in the future they're like, kids club, that was really fun, and want to find out more. That for me is just all those different seeds being sown. It's just awesome.
Yeah, and to see you guys dancing to that and getting into it and teaching that was a real buzz too. I know some of you guys came away thinking, well, I hope being on mission helps me solidify my own faith and sort of be more courageous, and there you go, now you can dance it. So
I think there's a couple of things that I was really impressed about, and I have to back up what Martin said, like about the unity in the churches. Is a great thing. I think that's God will really honour that in your community, and hopefully we see more of that throughout the world. And also, like Nerida, I didn't know the young people here very much. Some of you I really never met before at all, and it's just been lovely over the week to see like people's character emerge, you know, and just for me to just have a better understanding of you, and just to see you as individuals, and how you work out your faith, and it's been really great. I've really enjoyed that, and I think